All right, if you haven't seen it yet, my last video I did on Gullenbursty, one of my favorite 4-star heroes, and in today's video we're going to talk about Mack, and I love Mack. Mack is another 4-star. He's also another player that I use quite often on my 5-star teams, and I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit about him, give you more details about him, and also we'll do a couple gameplays you can see. So now, just keep in mind, as far as like the players I have, so like right now, as far as it goes with my red, and we talk about like some of the things that this person does. So Mack is a red 4-star hero that does counterattack. So similar to this hero here, Elena, she is also does counterattack. Now what I like what she does in specific is she also hits, so she does 202 damage to all the allies or the enemies, and then she puts on the counterattack. So I really love that, and I do have enough ascension materials right now to level her, but I think I'm gonna pass on that one because once I started playing and using Mack, I found out he does exactly what I need as far as that position, and I've also emblemed him to 20. So here's Mack. So Mack is a fighter class. I love the fact that he's a fighter. I played with him quite a few times where he revived at least once or twice for sure, and that right there is pretty awesome. Plus, what he does is gives you an additional 25% attack boost. Now, the only problem that I have with attack boost is usually I pair them with somebody else, such as like Jimps, or maybe if I throw Ares or something like that. Well, not Ares with this one. I usually have him in the middle playing tank. Yeah, I have this 4-star playing tank. I just like him that much. But as far as his position goes, I play him at tank because of the way that I design my team out, and you'll see here in just a moment. So right now, again, we'll talk about it. This is a Underwild class. It's a fighter class, and the Underwild family, I meant to say. So you get the bonuses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the gems, where you get the Underwild gem, where it's just like, you know, it's a little gem that pops up and hits the enemy for like 25 hit points or something like that. It's not that much. Okay, it tells you right here. The Underwild gem deals 35 damage to a random enemy each time until it's matched. Now, here's what's weird. It's like I've used this quite often, but sometimes the gem comes up. I'm happy about that. It might throw an additional 25. Yeah, that's cool. Similar to just like a minion would hit 25 here, 10 here. But the problem with it is I try to get as much match as I can anyway, so once a gem comes up, usually the next turn or two, I'm getting rid of it, so it kind of goes away. But it's still, everything adds up. I mean, there's been times where I'll see a player with maybe 15 or 20 health points left, and like, man, I wish I did something, then that person gets revived or whatever, and it just turns the game around. Well, anyway, let's take a look a little more. 746 attack, not bad, 4-star. And again, I've also emblemed this person way up, so these aren't the normal stats you would normally see, but a fully emblemed, and I went towards the attack route. So you can see here, I went to attack, heart, heart. So that's the route that I want to do, because since this person isn't doing, I could have done defense, but I also wanted to do like have my 5 reds that are on there, because I play a lot of mono. I wanted my reds to be able to attack the Telluria at the time, or whoever, like if there's a Mother North I'm going against, or whatever green that's up there, Lady of the Lake, caused me much damage or something like that. I want to make sure that with just 3 or 6 tiles that I can kill that person, and that's why I wanted the more attack on that particular. That's my reasoning. So what he does is the Halfling's Wit. The caster and nearby allies counterattack with 125% damage received for 4 turns. The caster and nearby allies get 25% attack for 4 turns, and we'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw my 5-star or my red team with him in the middle. So again, I'm not even looking at the team. I don't really care. I'm just gonna swap them out and show you. So Jimps, and then I throw in Mitsuko. She's up top. Mitsuko. No, sorry. Boom, boom. And I throw my boy Mack in the middle. And then I would do Jean-Francois and Grazul. So this right here depends. Sometimes I do, you can see I got, Anzog. Anzog's much better stat-wise with defense. Could be the tank. and it fires off and does a 94 here. But I just love that counterattack, and that's why I'm playing him. So that's just my style of play. So it depends on what you want to do, what you want to use, but you'll get to watch me play here, and so you can see my style again. I don't even know that, I didn't really pay attention to the team down here, but I'm glad that, you know, custom Caitlin's in the middle, and we can go ahead and, well, limit broke too. So look at that defense, 1046. So watch, 1046 now, but when we play, because of the troops, it's going to be a lot higher. So let's see here. All right, so now I'm going to click on her. So 1276, so that's a lot of defense this one has. All right, so bad start right now because we only got 2 reds on the board, but we can always fix things up. A couple little flippy floppies, couple things here and there. We'll move the board around. All right. Well, I'm hoping anyway. That's my goal. I'm here to show you this person in play. May not be the best, but at least you can see it in action in what I do. And if need be, let's see here. If I don't win this one, it's all right. We can always do the quest. It's like a regular quest, and I'll let you see this player, because that way I can just fire him off with the use of a mana potion or whatever. All right, so let's do this here. Get these blues to fire off in just a moment. Yeah, that dodge is no joke. So that's another player I'd definitely like to get one day is, well, I got that person, Caitlin, but not the costume version. So that would be a fun player to play with. I found out, you know, as far as like using, you know, depends on your defense. Like I'm using Mack on offense. I don't use him for defense just because I have a different type of defensive team. Plus, I got enough 5 stars that I wouldn't put him on my team anyway. All right, let's see. I really want him to fire off at least. Get a little action here. So let's see, 3 down the middle. That was pretty strong. All right. And they got Grizzle. Now this is where it's not going to do too well because of this counter and whatever, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to fire this up here. Now I should have 20% attack, so you'll see 220 on there and then 229. And I don't care if she misses. I just wanted to fire Mack off, and that way we can get somebody like June to hit me, or even Thorn. Who's this one? Thorn, right? Ooh, why did I say June? Thorn. So I'm going to try to get Thorn to go off, and that way he can counterattack and hit himself. Okay, well that sucked. Totally, it did counterattack, but just way more stronger than I anticipated. So I'm still going to play this one through, because the fact is you're watching a review, and you're going to see if I can pull this one through, right? So watch this reflect blue. There we go. So again, I just did this so you can see the reason why I picked the team. And look at all those reds on the board. Fancy, huh? There we go. I ain't sweating it though. I am not sweating it. But this is starting to hurt now. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little nervous here. No. Yep. There we go. And they got that attack power up. So let's see what the attack goes on there. 1228. Woo. It still had the dodge on there. I tried. Sorry about that, but at least you get to see him in action. We'll do one more round, so I'm just going to go ahead and flee. And because I've got some really heavy ones, we're going to go again. Fight one more time. This time we're going to get Mack to fire off as soon as we can. And hopefully we don't get June to do that crazy damage. All right, let's move this here. All right, same thing. Now they're going to start firing off here in a second if I don't do anything. Yeah, this is going to be tough to get this one to go off, because 470, now it's going to be dropped down to like 100. Nope. Well, I tried. I know this is not a really great review, but I kind of went over the review of what the player is. Couldn't guarantee any type of wins or anything, but at least you got to see them in action with the counterattack. And I'm not going to finish this. Just go ahead and Let me do that. I'm going to go ahead and flee. Sorry, I had to. It's the competitiveness in me. All right, so that's 3, that's 6. All right, and then let's see if we can get. I'm gonna move this blue over here so I can get a red. Let's get a red to pop up. There we go. Here we go. So now I got 9. So that should fire some of them, and then Mack. There we go. But now they got the dodge going on, and they got June about to fire off. Very interesting. And I get, look at my board. Where's all the reds at? All right, so fired off Zimkeitha first. Zimkeitha does the attack for 4 turns. This is going to override it, but I'm going to do it because I want to get the thing on there. So I did not hit Grazul. I should have got my health. That was my fault. Okay. Alright, so I got to get red. I'm going to try to get red on the left-hand side. So let's see if we can do this. That Thorn has a lot of, 1760. Yeah, so I say he counterattacked himself, and it looked like he didn't do anything to it. There we go. So Mack, congratulations for doing your job, buddy. Alright, let me do this up here. Move this one more time. And let's get another red to pop up. All right. These are, again, these are a little bit weird, but we'll see here. 850, 868, 14 and 14. 1499 is not bad for health for a 4-star. All right. If I can just get some reds to come up. I'm gonna try to move this purple down here, but it's not looking too good right now. Yep, not looking too good. But the counterattack makes a big difference. So if this doesn't kill me right here with this June, yeah, I'm not coming back from this one. I needed the extra for the blue reflect on that one. There goes the gem. The gem would have done that 35 damage, would have done some business. That's it. Well, that's today's review. That's Mack. If you haven't seen it, I have the Gillenbursty other one. That's a cool review. So I'm going to start doing a lot of more of these 4-stars, only because the majority of the players that talk about Empires of Puzzles do the 5-star players, and not all of us have them. So I just felt like, for me instantly, like I haven't got a lot of new 5-stars. It's been a while since I've been doing any like those big pulls. So I'm getting lucky with the summons by picking up some players, but for the most part I don't really have any of the newer players, so I can't really do too much of them. I can talk about them, but I can't show you gameplay and how I would actually use that person. So other than that, please be sure to like this video if you liked it. It helps me out and it gets it seen to the community. If you want to subscribe, that'll be awesome too, and just go from there. So I'll see you in the next video. We'll talk about Jot. You know who Jot is? That's my boy.